Okay, today I'm going to show you the proper way to start up a Baja 125 First thing you do is make sure it's in neutral. Okay, now, next thing we do is we make sure that the choke, this little black switch, is all the way up, so it's full choke. Then you have a kickstart on the other side. Before you do that, make sure the kill switch is not on. Kill switch on top here. Again. And to rev it up, you get a little bit of throttle here. You just turn the throttle back towards you. You gotta give it a little bit of gas or it'll stall like it just did. Now after it warms up a bit, like this, then you can turn the choke, which is hard to see here, to half choke, right there. And let it warm up a little longer, probably a good minute anyhow. Half choke before you put it in gear. I'm still fairly new to all of this, so bear with me. Now I'm going to put full choke, or the choke is off. Install. Try that again. So, running here for a couple of minutes, putting along. Now I got the helmet on, make sure everything's okay. Kickstand up, clutch in, kick it down one, now you're in gear. First, and you want to slowly release the clutch, give it a little bit of throttle, and away you go. Like that, only without stall. Well, I just got back from Baja all the way down Little Creek, went into a farmer's field, got stuck in some ruts, then I went back, went all the way around to County Road 9, and then turned around, came back, probably about 10 kilometers. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I might have to buy myself a bike. See you later. Okay, this is the part of the trip where it got really interesting. After I built the Inuksuks, I went to start up the bike, and the kickstart wouldn't work. It's slipping on the, like where it tightens up. So I tried and tried, I couldn't get it to start. Finally a guy stopped by, and I needed a wrench to tighten it up. He went back to his house, brought me some tools, and then he had to carry on. So I tried to tighten it up. I had a hell of a time. I don't know how I even got it started, but I got it started. Then I was terrified it was going to stall again, so I drove it, and I got it all the way to where I crossed Highway 2, taking Switzerville Road. And after I crossed Highway 2, I heard all this clanking in that, and all of a sudden I stopped. I couldn't go, so I pulled over on Switzerville Road on the other side of Highway 2, and the chain had fallen off. But not only had the chain fallen off, there's 4 bolts that hold the sprocket that the chain attaches to, and all 3 of the bolts had fallen out, and it was being held on by 1 bent bolt. So anyhow, I got that bent bolt out, I got the chain put back on, but then of course it won't turn because there's no bolts to hold the sprocket in place. And so what I did was I walked it down to an old friend of ours' parents live off Highway 2, and I walked it down, and he was out working in the garage. His name's Bud, and he just happened to have 4 bolts that worked. I got him in there, I ratcheted them in good and tight, and then of course the kickstart wouldn't work again. So luckily he had a tool and I could tighten that up. So now that's fixed, but the 4 bolts that are in it probably aren't right, because they wouldn't tighten right up. They'd only just go snug, and then you go to tighten them harder and they wouldn't tighten all the way up. So anyhow, it was enough to get me home. Thank God. I was afraid I'd end up having to push it like about, well, probably 7 to 8 kilometers easily, and so luckily I only pushed it like about maybe a quarter of a kilometer to Bud's garage there, and was able to get the bolts in, get it started, and get it home. So anyhow, that was quite an adventure. 2 breakdowns in 1 trip. The 30 kilometers probably was about a 2-hour trip for me. But anyhow, it was a lot of fun. Just I think from now on I'll want to take some tools with me. Hopefully there's a little spot under the seat where you can carry a couple of wrenches or something. But I think when I get a bike, it's going to be a brand new one. So hope you liked the video. See you later.